Hi. You know how in every group there's always one or two people who just don't speak much? Maybe they're shy, they're new to the group, they're the kind of people who just listen and observe. Maybe they're younger than most of the others, but for whatever reason, they don't speak up. But you need their participation, you want their ideas. There's a few different ways that you can encourage that participation. First of all, when you start out the group and you ask them a question, don't let them respond immediately. Tell them they have to take 30 seconds to think about the response, jot down their response in front of themselves, and then you go around your screen or around the room and ask for the response. This way, each person is participating and giving their thoughts without saying, oh, I agree with them, or Joe was right. They've actually had time to think about it, and you're getting the response, the participation of that shy one. Second, you can pair everybody up because it's very, very hard, no matter how shy you are, to be in a group of two and not speak. So if you've asked the group to come up with an idea, something that will meld two different thoughts together, come up with what you think is the best approach or whatever you want the response to be, two people will mean that that shy person, that quiet person, actually has to participate. Third, you can ask people to put their responses in the chat. Sometimes when somebody is feeling shy, they're more likely to write down a response than they are to speak up in front of others. So if you've asked the question, you ask people to put their response in the chat, you can then read off the responses. It is possible to ask them to do it anonymously, but in most cases that's not necessary. And finally, if you have that opportunity and you can do this, if you're breaking people into groups and you know that there's highly dominant people and maybe middling people and people who are less dominant or very quiet, don't put the very quiet person in with a group of dominating voices. They're very smart, they're wonderful people, but they tend to talk over others. So if you put that shy person in with them, they'll never speak. But if you put them in with other shy people or with people who are less dominant, they'll have an opportunity to participate and you'll get their ideas as well. So these are just a few different ways that you can encourage the quiet participants to actually participate. And especially if you want everybody's ideas, you want them to participate. So that's the tip for today. Now let's go do.